Today I'm going to share my 15-year journey using prescription vitamin A. I'm going to show you what I use, the mistakes I've made, and how I stopped the peeling. And if you've been using prescription vitamin A for a long time, I'm going to introduce you to a new way of using it from a fellow Aussie YouTuber, Dr. Davin Lim. So if you'd like to know more, please keep watching. Hi, I'm Shelley. This is Fabulous 50s, a lifestyle channel that explores fashion, beauty and lifestyle for women over 50. And if you're a woman over 50, click subscribe and click the bell and you'll be alerted every time there's a new video and they'll all relate to you. I started using prescription vitamin A about 15 years ago when I was introduced to it by a dermatologist. And pretty much he said, here you go, here's some cream, it's called Zorak, it's 1% vitamin A, put it on your face every second night and it will work miracles. And I thought, great, this is amazing, I'm all of 35 and you know, I didn't have any wrinkles, but I thought this is a great idea for me. I had lots of sun damage on my skin and pigmentation, so yeah, I thought, great. But once I started putting it on my face literally peeled off. It was a disaster. It was very strong. It was 1%. My skin wasn't prepared for that intensity and my skin got so irritated and so red and so itchy and so peely. I didn't have enough knowledge to know what I was doing to do it properly. The doctor did tell me it would work miracles, and I do believe that Retin A does work miracles. So that's why I wanted to make this video for you. And over the next few years, I was dabbling in and out of trying my vitamin A cream. I had the 1% Zorak. By then I had realized that if I use it too often, I'll peel too much. So I started working out what was right for my skin. And now I've found a fail-proof method of using prescription vitamin A where I get great results without all the pain and suffering. So the first thing to know is, why do we use a prescription vitamin A? What benefit does it have on women over 50? It works by purging all of your old skin cells and producing new ones to form. It dissolves skin pigmentation. It stimulates the cells to produce collagen. It increases blood flow to your skin, reverses all the sun damage, reduces the size of your pores. It's just an all-over wonder cream for mature age skin. So does it work on women over 50? Does it work if we start at 50? And the answer to that is yes, absolutely. Dr. Davin talks about the 4 Ps of a retinoic acid vitamin A cream.
Hi there, Dr. Davin Lim, board certified laser dermatologist. Retinoic acid does 4 main things and we call it the 4 Ps. Okay, number 1, it reduces pimples. Number 2, it reduces pore sizing. Number 3, it can reduce pigmentation. And number 4, powerful anti-aging. And how that works is not only by exfoliation of your skin, but by stimulating collagen.
So I would agree with that in my own experience using Retin A, that all of those things happen. And a little later in the video, I'm going to share with you what Dr. Davin suggests you do with vitamin A if you've been using it for a while. And I'm going to link all of his information below so you can go and watch his video and get a scientific approach to all things vitamin A. Okay, first thing to do is to wash your face, make sure it's super clean and dry. It has to be very, very dry. Okay, this is the Retin A that I use. It's 0.05%. It's called Certified A. And this, I believe, is a first generation retinol, as Dr. Davin will explain a little bit later on. You take your cream and you just get a pea-size amount. That's all that you need for your whole face. Okay, you dab it on your face and rub it around. You've got to be super, super careful with this area and this area, because that's where you're going to go the reddest and that's what's going to peel the most. So around your nose here and this area here, it kind of looks like you've got a rash when the rest of you is okay. So be super careful of that. And put it up here on your eyebrows and dab it in. Okay, once it's all pat in, it will go dry. And you can either leave it there, but what I use now to save all that irritation is Two products. The first product I use is the Epion's Medical Barrier Cream. So this cream I put on over the top and I press it in over the top of my vitamin A. And it's really rich and really beautiful, and your skin will feel beautiful. And I find that since I've started doing this, the peeling has reduced so much and I don't have a problem with it anymore. Keep in mind that my skin is used to vitamin A. So if you're just starting, definitely try these two together to reduce all that irritation, and hopefully you'll have a really easy run with it. It still works the same way though. I thought when I started to do this that it might dilute the vitamin A, but it didn't. It still works. I can still tell that my skin's being regenerated, but it just takes away the irritation and the redness and the itchiness. I treat my face with this one, so it goes all over my face, but if I put it on my neck or my chest, I get burning and irritation from this and peeling, and I can't tolerate it at all. When I first started trying this, I was trying to tolerate it because I thought it would be doing a great job, but actually the irritation was just not worth all of the fuss and all of the heartache. So I found this product called cacao oil, and I was introduced to this by Natalie, the beauty diva. She has a YouTube channel. She's amazing. So it's well worth checking Natalie out, because if you love makeup, you're going to love everything she's got to say. And she told me to use this. So I use the cacao oil on my neck and on my chest. It's a natural form of vitamin A. It's sourced in the Amazon. It's cold pressed. It's easy to put on your skin. It doesn't irritate, but your skin still benefits because I can notice the difference in consistency in my skin. And I love this. And I can't use this, and this is perfect. You can also add a little bit of this to your moisturizer and rub it in for daytime. So yeah, thanks Natalie, this was great. The last two steps are really important. So when you wake up in the morning, it's essential that you wash it all off, because you can't go out into the sun with the Retin A on your face. So make sure you cleanse really well, double cleanse to get it all off, and including if you've got it here and here. So that's very important. And then the next step is to put sunscreen on. If you haven't used prescription vitamin A before, what you'll notice is when you start using it and go out into the sun, your skin gets all tingly and really light sensitive. So a really good sunscreen is vital, and you can't go outside without sunscreen. Okay, the next question is, how often should you use prescription vitamin A? Well, I was using it, as I said, every second day at 1%, and my face fell off. So I don't suggest you do that. What I have found out since from my doctor is you start very slow. So you'd start at a 0.25%. This one's 0.5%, and the other one that I used is 1%. So start at a 0.25 and use it once a week and see how your skin goes. If your skin's going great, and it should be if you're using this with it, start using it twice a week, and if then your skin's still great, 3 times a week. And when you've run out of that 0.25, go up to 0.5 and then trial the same way. And then if you'd like, you can go up to 1%, but you must get your skin ready for this. Otherwise, it will go crazy and you'll just be irritated and frustrated. So do it the right way, and it's never too late to start. So if you want to start now, go out, get it, and give it a try. I started noticing results kind of quickly because I was using a lot of it and in a high dose. So my skin was peeling off, and then all the new skin was regenerating underneath. So that's what happened to me. If you're going slower and less aggressively, which I recommend, your peeling will be a lot more minimal and your results will take longer to achieve. But anywhere from 6 weeks to 3 months, you'll start noticing a difference. All of this on top has to come off, and then all the new cells underneath have to regrow. What are you going to notice? Okay, for me, I notice my skin just glows more. It's more radiant. My skin is more tight and refreshed. I won't say that using prescription vitamin A gets rid of wrinkles, because clearly I have a lot of wrinkles around my mouth and up here. These are very deep wrinkles. But what it does is it kind of smooths out the skin around your wrinkles so that that skin's more tight and plump. And then the wrinkles sit on top. So it gets rid of the tiny wrinkles and the tiny fine lines, not the deep wrinkles. It's not going to get rid of those. But the skin around the deep wrinkles, it smooths out and plumps up and makes that more tight. So that's where I think it's beneficial. It doesn't get rid of these wrinkles. I don't think that's going to happen for you. It'd be great if it does, but I don't think it will. Didn't for me. But my overall skin is a lot better. I love the results that I get from using a prescription vitamin A. I've worked out how to use it properly without irritation, and I'm going to try something brand new that I've just learnt from Dr. Davin, and he explains how you add a first generation vitamin A to a third generation vitamin A and get a different result. And I'm going to just show you here what he has to say.
You can see Steve Olay, or Retrieve is the most famous one. And these are first generation. So the first generation ones were invented in the 1990s. Do they still work? Absolutely. Second generation include Different. So Different is actually marketed as a anti-acne retinoid. Does it work for anti-aging? Yes, it does. What's the advantage of first generation compared to second generation? Basically, less irritation. So in theory, Different causes less irritation. Now here's the paradox. Once you go up to third generation, which is basically your Zorac or Tazarotene, this gives you the best exfoliation, but conversely, it gives you the most amount of irritation. That you can start mixing your retinoids. I do this. The reason behind it is logical. If you guys want to know the real science of it, retinoids bind on different receptors. They're called RAR, or retinoid activating receptors. And the different types, there's gamma, beta, alpha, and all these different types of receptors. And they create DNA transcription, and as a result, provide collagen. So in the to cut it short, basically that's how it works. And by using different retinoids of different generations, you work on different RARs.
I'm really excited to try this new method. Please give the thumbs up if this was of any use to you at all, or share it with any of your girlfriends who are thinking of using vitamin A or experiencing all the irritation and flaking that comes from vitamin A. Thank you so much for watching, and have a beautiful week.